So hello, hi. Today I'm going to present about my slides, which is a leader and ethical value. But before that, I would like to talk about my background. So my full name is Nurul Alia Fatimah Binti Mohamed Kamil. So there are three nicknames. I have Alia, Alia, and Ellie. So how to pronounce my nickname? Alia, because my friends used to call me Alia a lot. So I am a second year student of Bachelor of Arts in English Literature. My hobbies are reading, organizing, journaling, writing, taking pictures, filming, and editing. And my career goal is to be a professor. I have two brothers and two sisters that I love very dearly. So I think that is all about my background. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is a leader of my choice, which is Jacinda Ardern. Who is Jacinda Ardern? Jacinda Ardern is the Prime Minister of New Zealand. She was born in Hamilton, New Zealand, on 28th July 1980. She graduated in Waikato University in Politics and Public Relations. So I think the leadership qualities that Jacinda Ardern have is that she is very honest and agile in her leadership so which I will talk more about in the next slide. So why and since when I like Jacinda Ardern? So in the Christchurch First of all, in the Christchurch mosque shootings incidents, so we can see how agile Jacinda Ardern is in in solving this problem. So what I think Jacinda Ardern uh, do is that just 6 days after the shooting, Jacinda Ardern displayed agility and resolve by uh, exacting immediate and sweeping changes to the gun laws in New Zealand and banning all assault and military-style weapons. So this ability for her to respond quickly and effectively can save the country, can save the people in the country. And the next thing is in during the COVID-19 pandemic, so Jacinda Ardern took the unprecedented step of closing New Zealand borders. She also announced that she will take a 20% pay cut in her as a symbolic act of solidarity with people struggling financially during the coronavirus pandemic. So, how can this be viewed as a honesty in the leadership skills? So, what when she did this, we can clearly see how she really honest in her work, how she really cares about the people, and she would take everything to save the people and the country the coronavirus from the coronavirus pandemic. So that is why I think she is very honest and agile in her leadership. So the next thing I want to talk about is one social responsibility that uh, Jacinda Ardern has been involved. She has been involved in redefining GDP. GDP is the gross domestic product. She did redefine GDP to help save the planet. So this picture is when she visits Tiwai Point Aluminum Smelter in New Zealand. So how can she save the planet by redefining GDP? Because I would like to say that apart from schools, hospitals, and roads, whose budgets would be allocated in a normal way, she would also distribute it to the government priorities, which is mental health, child well-being, of inequalities of indigenous people. So these are all the things that shows how Jacinda Ardern really cares for the people. The next slide is about what should I do to be a responsible leader. So we have to be really good in communicating. We have to have a good critical thinking, teamwork, and also we have to be professional in our works. So for communication, we have to know that how we speak, how our message want to be delivered to the audience is really important. So a leader have to have that, and that the second thing is that critical thinking will help you tackle difficult situation. So if you don't have critical thinking, you will just think very bluntly. So the next thing is teamwork. So we have to need more brains in in solving problems. So the next thing is separate is professionalism. We have to know how to separate our business and our personal affairs. So because leaders nowadays don't really know how to differentiate their personal affairs and works, and that is when things got worse. And the last thing I want to talk about is my tagline, which is there are no regrets in life, just lessons. So I think a leader should know this, that what mistakes they've made in the past, they shouldn't be regretted. They shouldn't regret it, and they should just learn and do better in their future. So I just think that is all. I've explained all about my slides, and I think that is all from me. Goodbye, and thank you for listening.